Hey, Mindy. What's up? You free tomorrow? Want to go to Water Tower Place? You know, down on Michigan Avenue to do a bit of shopping? Maybe we can grab lunch there or something, too. What do you think?
Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. That sounds good. But isn't Cecile going to say something about that? Is she okay with it? I don't want her to get upset again over us hanging out too much, like last time. Your wedding is so soon as well. I don't want you guys to get into an argument either, so I'm worried.
Nah, she'll be fine with it. You came back here all the way from London just to come to my wedding. Of course I want to hang out with you. Besides, you're heading back there the day after our wedding too, right? That's more of a reason to spend as much family time with you.
Yeah, I guess. As long as she doesn't have an issue with it, then I'm fine.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, then I'll pick you up at your hotel at like 10 or something. I'll call you before I leave my place.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I knew it! I knew you were cheating on me! I had a hunch and I was right. I'm glad that I can trust my own guy instincts. Brandon, you liar! Who's that woman you were with earlier? I saw you guys together. I thought you said you were going to meet up with your sister. What happened to that? You big fat liar. Our wedding is this weekend, Brandon. This weekend. What makes you think you can do this to me? And why? I thought things were great between us. I admit I did have some pre-wedding blues, but now this just made it even worse. How can we get married like this? You're not going to get away with this. She isn't either. I'll show her not to mess with my man. She better watch out. That fat, ugly, blonde pig. Done. A round of applause to me. Now there's one less cheating slut out of the way. She deserves what she got, so there. That'll teach her not to mess with me. She thought she could walk all over me and steal my man, but lucky I'm not a pushover. She had it coming. Did you see what I did to her, Brandon? She hit the floor hard with my awesome punches. That's for sure. Man, I've got some awesome moves in me, you know. You should have seen me throw them out one by one and beating her down. She didn't even bother to fight back. She's an idiot and she's weak. Anyway, I didn't think you were into older girls. That cat was clearly older than you by, what, like 5 years at least? Were you looking for a cougar or something? What's gotten into you? I'm younger and prettier than her. I can't believe you would cheat on me with her. Hello? Are you there? Anyway, fine. I'll let you off since our wedding is just around the corner, but you better know your place. Otherwise, I'll put you in your spot like I did to her. And you better break it off with her. And promise me to never see her again. And you better buy me something real nice and expensive to make up for this. I'll think about what I want, but in the meantime, you better expect to get me something that'll cost you an arm and a leg. And let me remind you that this is all your fault. Also, speaking of money, you better give me your credit card so that you don't go around spending it on dates with your hoes. You cheated on me, and this is how you're going to make it up to me. Got it? Brandon, you better come and apologize to me and beg me to forgive you. Trust me, you don't want me mad on our wedding day, and you know what I can be like when I'm upset. You got that, Brandon? You're so annoying. Hurry up and reply to me.
Cecile, where the heck are you at right now?
Oh, finally. Now you reply. Took you long enough. And why do you want to know where I'm at?
Just tell me.
No, why should I? You haven't even said sorry to me for what you did. I'm not telling you anything until you admit to cheating on me and say you're sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? I read your text and you've totally misunderstood this whole situation. What's gotten into you? I wanted to see where you were so that we can talk in person.
Excuse me? Just because I know exactly what's going on and you're bad at hiding it, it doesn't mean I've misunderstood. I saw you. I saw you in that old shriveled cow with my own eyes. You might as well save yourself from making excuses and just admit it, Brandon.
That was my sister. It's Mindy. How can you not know that? You've met her before. I told you I was off to see her this morning when we were eating breakfast. I told you.
And that was a lousy excuse. I know what your sister looks like, okay? Don't think I've forgotten just because I've only seen her on a video call. That one time and in a few of your photos. Your sister is bigger than that woman I saw with you. She had longer hair as well. They were completely different people. You can't fool me, Brandon. I'm not an idiot.
She lost weight. I told you she transferred to London for work before, remember? She said the food there is expensive and she doesn't like a lot of the food there anyway. So she took advantage of that and decided to go on a diet. She lost like 20 pounds. That's probably why she looks different. I couldn't even recognize her when I picked her up at the airport a few days ago. Jeez, man. I told you, you should have come with me to pick her up and you would have seen her then. And it could have saved us from having this dumb argument that we're having right now. And you wouldn't have had to attack her like that.
Do you really expect me to believe that? I gave you the benefit of the doubt and let you explain yourself. But you're not even admitting to it.
Cecile!
You really think I'm that gullible, don't you? Just admit it and apologize. And you better buy me something nice before I change my mind about forgiving you. I'm trying to be the bigger person here, so you better meet me halfway.
What the hell? I haven't cheated on you. She's my sister and you've completely misunderstood. We look so alike. How can you not tell? Everyone else who knows us can.
You liar! You conniving, lying cheater! Do you really think I believe you? You think that I want to get married to a man who cheats on me?
My God, this isn't getting anywhere. Just tell me where you are. We should talk in person.
Fine. If you come here and apologize and mean it when you do, then and only then will I tell you where I am. So, do we have a deal or what?
Yes, I'll go over to you. We can talk and I'll apologize.
Good. I want it in writing too, so be prepared for that.
Fine.
I'm driving down to Target to get a few things for the house. I should be there in about 30 minutes. I'll be inside, so just meet me there if you want.
Fine. See you in a bit then.
Brandon! I don't have all day, you know. How long are you gonna make me wait here? I've done all the shopping and I'm just waiting for you in the parking lot. Let me know as soon as you get here.
Cecile, I won't be there. Things have changed and I've changed my mind too.
What? And when were you going to tell me? I've been waiting for you all that time and you didn't even tell me. Seriously, why do you keep doing this to me?
I filed a report on you now.
What?
Yep, that's right. I filed a report on you and spoke to the cops.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Do you think you can scare me like that? And do you think you can talk to me in that kind of tone? Just because we're texting instead of talking, don't think that you can talk to me like that, Brandon. I'm going to tell your sister about this, you know. Let's see what she says. So long as she can prove that she wasn't with you, then we'll see who's in the wrong here. It's me, Cecile. I know we've only spoken once on that video call months ago, but I hope you still remember me. I'm Brandon's fiancé. This is probably my first time messaging you, so I hope that this is you and not some random person. Did I get your number right? Well, okay. I'm just going to assume that this is you and tell you what's going on. You can reply to me later. So, anyway, about Brandon, your brother. I'll cut to the chase here. I don't know if you've heard this from him or anyone else, but he's been cheating on me. I know you love him and everything, but sadly, he did. That's what happened. And he used you as an excuse to get away with it. So I thought you should know about that. He told me he was going to have lunch with you, but that was a complete lie. I know you came back here from London for our wedding, and I know you've been busy catching up with your friends and haven't seen your brother yet. But when you do see him, before the wedding, can you please talk to him about this? As women, I think we have to stick together, and I know that you can sympathize with what I'm going through. It's terrible that he used you as his scapegoat, too. If you could talk to him and let him know how much he's upset me with this, I'd really appreciate that. But just between you and me, do you want to know how I'm making him compensate for this? I'm going to make him buy me something really nice and expensive. What would you ask for if you were me? Any good suggestions? Anyway, I thought that'll teach him a lesson and I'll get something nice. It'll be a win-win situation, right? Don't you think it's a really good idea? Anyway, I've sent you so many messages, I know. But are you there? Don't you check your phone at all? Or are you just reading these texts on your lock screen? Or, OMG, are you taking your brother's side? OMG, you are reading my messages on lock screen and ignoring them on purpose, aren't you? Are you both behind all this? Mindy! You're smart enough to work overseas, and I heard you're a competent career woman. I thought you'd be smarter than that. Are you taking his side? Can you reply, please? He cheated on me, Mindy. Have you heard about him filing a report on me, too? You're not in on that, too, are you? Can you just reply already? OMG, Mindy, this is so annoying.
Geez, Cecile. I just checked my sister's phone and saw your messages. What the heck is all this? Why did you blow up her phone like that? Cut it out. Do you have any idea what you're putting her through right now? You smashed her face and she has a concussion. She's in the friggin' hospital now. You seriously have no idea what you've done here, do you? This is serious. I'm serious.
Wow! Why are you just full of lies? Am I about to marry a pathological liar? I don't believe this.
OMG. You're crazy, Cecile. And yes, we both filed a report. We both signed it. They're gonna charge you for assault, so I hope you're happy with that. Oh, I've also told your parents about this, and I'm calling off our engagement as well. The wedding is off.
What?
I swear to God, if there was anything more I can do to make you pay for what you've done to my sister, I would. I'm done here, Cecile. We're done. Get that into your dumb head.
Wait, really? So, wait. Are you really telling me that you were having lunch with your sister the other day?
You thought I was bluffing? I kept telling you and you wouldn't listen. What the hell is wrong with you?
So, I beat up your sister, Mindy? And you said she's in hospital.
Yeah, you gave her a concussion, you idiot.
No. No, I didn't, Brandon. No, tell me I didn't. Brandon! My mom and dad are livid. They've locked me up in my room and I can't leave. Help me! What's going on? You still love me, don't you? I know you said all of those things earlier, but you don't mean any of it, right? I'm your fiancé! We're supposed to be getting married soon. Brandon, come on, you have to help me. Brandon! Do you really want to call off the wedding and everything else? Our entire relationship? Are you really going to throw away the 2 years of relationship that we've built? It was your sister's fault for looking so different and for not telling me about her diet or whatever. How was I supposed to know? It was an honest mistake, and I know you can see that. Come on, Brandon. Please. Don't get the police involved. Please. Please speak to my mom and dad and tell them that this is a huge misunderstanding. Let's just go back to the way things were before all of this drama happened. Yeah? OMG, they're so mad. I've never seen them this mad. Come on. Can't we just put this in the past and move on? You know how in the vows at the wedding, how they say, till death do us part? In sickness and in health? We can get over this, right? This is just something we have to overcome together. Right? Brandon! You really don't want to marry me anymore?
No, I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
Brandon! What?
Get out of my life. And stay out. Bye.
What? No, wait! Brandon! Brandon!
Hey, Mindy. How are you doing today? Can you text right now? Don't worry if you can't. I can call you.
Hey, you. Yeah, I can text. It actually hurts my head a bit if I speak on the phone, so texting is better anyway.
Okay. So your head's still hurting, huh? So, how are you doing?
Nah, my head only hurts if I'm on the phone for too long. But it's no biggie. Yeah, I'm better than yesterday, I guess. My cheeks aren't that swollen anymore and the bleeding has stopped. I probably just need a few more days till I look normal again. Thanks for taking care of me and just being by my side. You're the best brother anyone could ask for. Seriously. I'm so lucky to have you as my brother.
Of course, man. Don't mention it. I should be the one apologizing to you anyway. This is all my fault.
No, it wasn't. Don't be silly. We both know that it was Cecile and her immature way of thinking. I can't believe she jumped to conclusions like that, let alone how violent she can be.
Yeah. I obviously don't need to tell you that I called off our engagement. The wedding is off and we broke up and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't going to stay with her after what she did to you, right? That'll be the dumbest thing I'll ever do. I should have known how much of a cow she was well before all of this happened. I was about to get married and be doomed for life. You saved me from that too, Mindy.
Well, I suppose. I don't think any of us saw that coming. Who would have known that she had a violent streak, right?
Yeah. I mean, she'd punch me before and throw things when she wants to throw a tantrum, but I can always take it. But attacking my family? That's different. That's not cool.
Yeah. But what about the charges? Are you going to drop them?
Nah. I spoke to Mom and Dad about it and they refused to let it go as well. They think it'll teach her a lesson and I agree. We've already filed the charges anyway, so there's no going back now. Apparently, she'll have a Class A misdemeanor battery charge on her. I think, if I'm not wrong, they said that was like 9 months of jail time and a $10,000 fine.
Wow, 9 months.
Yeah. She deserves it, though.
Yeah, and wow, $10,000 in fines.
Yeah. Plus she's going to have to pay for the cancellation charges for the wedding. She has to pay 90% of the full amount, since we canceled it 3 days before the actual wedding. But with that, we spoke to her parents and they said they'll shoulder that for her. So, I guess she still owes them money instead.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of money that Cecile's going to have to pay back.
Yeah. Well, that's her problem now.
At least her parents are understanding enough.
Yeah, but that's the least they can do, right? Oh yeah, I also put a restraining order against her, just in case she tries to come near either of us again.
Wow, you really did go all out, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. Anything to protect my family.
So I guess we can start to move on properly then.
Yeah. Well, I think we can, but I'm not going to let my guard down just yet.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never know what she'll do next.
Right, yeah, I suppose.
By the way, when were you going back to London again? I know you had to cancel your flight to stay in the hospital and everything. Have you bought your ticket back to London already?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Dad helped me find another ticket, so that's done. And I decided to stay here for another week, actually. I got approval from the company to work remotely from here as well, which was nice of them.
Oh, cool. That's great news. Let's hang out more before you go back to London then.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go to that pizza joint. What was the name again? Remember you mentioned it the other day?
Oh, Happy Camper Pizza?
Yeah, that's the one.
Are you sure you don't want to go anywhere fancier? It's on me, sis. So you just name it and I'll book it for us.
No. I'm okay with Happy Camper Pizza. I just want to have lunch in a nice, casual restaurant so I can just chill. I'd feel so awkward and out of place in a high-end restaurant looking like this anyway. People would be staring at me with my bandages, etc.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Maybe we can shop around or watch a movie after that or something.
Hey! Sounds fun.
A few days after that text conversation with my sister, Cecile's parents apologized to all of us, including my sister and mom and dad, in person. They told us that Cecile was already doing jail time and being obedient and complying, as she should be. They told us that once Cecile comes out of jail, she would have to work hard day and night to pay back every single penny that she owed them for the wedding. Not long after that, we read this quote that said, "We are effectively destroying ourselves by violence masquerading as love." That made me think of Cecile, and I thought that perhaps that was her way of showing her love for me. But I also realized that that's the kind of twisted love I don't ever want to get involved in. Not at the cost of hurting my family. And next time I meet a girl, I'll make sure to have my sister vet her so that this kind of incident would never repeat itself. I'm glad that I left that relationship and can start over again with someone nicer. Wish me luck.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.